Doppler 18 forecast with meteorologist Chad Evans. Certified by the National Weather Association. Weather from where you live.
Well, it's desert, dry air and hot in our area, but notice this little spin in Iowa. This is a little MCV or perhaps even a little surface low developing. You know, we had so many storms in the plains last night. When you have so much rising air motion, a lot of times the surface pressure will drop. The air pressure will drop near the ground and you'll spin up a little one of these lows or little disturbances, little vortices. This is going to move northeast through the weekend. And there'll be a little weak cold front that sags in and kind of just falls apart up here near Milwaukee and Des Moines. All that said, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if there are a couple little isolated storms pop as this thing kind of wobbles through the Great Lakes, and that would be Saturday night and or Sunday. We'll keep an eye on that. But that will only happen if we can moisten up the atmosphere enough. We've got to get the dew points in the 60s if we're going to get any isolated storms. And today we had dew points in the 30s. It's going to take a long time to moisten up things around here. 83 at 9, 11 o'clock, 74, light south wind, very dry air. Fire danger will be with us. It'll be with us through the weekend. Isolated storms, not only Sunday, but I've inserted Saturday night as well for that. 9 consecutive days at or above 90, and then next decent chance for storms next Friday. 45% coverage. 60 to 65 tonight, 61 at Logansport, 62 at Monticello, 65 Attica, and 64 at Lafayette, 63 Colfax. Not bad. Tomorrow a dry heat, but intensely hot though. 95 Lafayette, 96 at Monticello, and a 97 at Morocco. 94 Crawfordsville, very hot for the taste of Tippecanoe. Sunday 89 at Rochester, 91 Monticello, slightly cooler due to perhaps a little more cloudiness. 92 at Fowler and 92 at Remington. Notice in the outlook here how things are going to progress over the next 7 days. The main word here is dry. I guess there's two main words, dry and hot. 95 tomorrow, of course. A couple isolated storms Saturday night and or Sunday. And then as we get into Monday, we see the heat back. The dry weather hangs on. 94 Tuesday, it's 96 Wednesday. All the storms to our northwest. We may actually get into flooding up here in northern Iowa and Minnesota by next week. 94 on Thursday, and then finally on Friday, cold front approaches, pushes in, scattered storms along that front, and then behind it will actually cool into the middle 80s for a change, but that should be a pretty brief cool down, it appears. 7-day forecast, we stay in the 90s. There's hope for a few little isolated storms Saturday night and or Sunday, and then perhaps a few more widespread scattered storms on Friday. But 96 Wednesday and that 95 Saturday will be rough. Good news about tomorrow, a dry heat, but it's still going to be hot out there, so keep the water handy.
Good advice. All right,
yes.
Chad.